Hey guys, so we're back and we're going to do this painting that we're going to cover up this messed up part. So I'm going to set it aside. Yay. And we have the skin that we poured. Now this section over here would have been perfect had these 3 white dots not come and just took over. I don't know how that happened. So more than likely I'll be using this section over here because I don't want to use this white, but I'm okay with a little bit of rings of white. I wish I could have used this. The other option I had was this section over here, because this does kind of look like, you know, clouds, and I know Neptune doesn't have clouds, but it gives it that effect. So those were our choices, and since Neptune does not have clouds, I'm thinking I'm going to use this section here. So I'm going to get my chair and I'm going to sit down and we're going to get into it. So the circle I drew on the canvas here, I used this and just traced right on the outside. So in order to cover up that black circle on the canvas, I need to go a little bit further than just the edge of this. But I'm going to find the spot that I want to use. Try to get as far away from this big group of white as I can. And then we're just going to put little marks. All the way around. There's a few spots that the black's not going to, like that corner is not going to be perfectly round. Well, it's not wanting to write at all over here. Okay, so interesting. This is a brand new marker, but that was interesting. So we're just going to do this one, and we're going to just draw a circle. Okay. Ta-da! Our circle. It does go on that. There's a small spot that's not going to be rounded. I can just cut around it as need be. So, because I'm not using this over here, I am going to first cut this in half and leave the skin to the side. Then I'm just going to carefully cut. You know, planets aren't exactly round, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, I'm just going to undo this and just flatten it out. That way if I want to use it for something else, it's, you know, okay. Before I do anything else, I want to touch up the edges here as need be. Okay, that little piece will eventually glue down. Okay, I'm going to set that to the side for just a moment because I want to move this. out of the way. We'll move it over here. Okay, so now we're going to set this here. And I'm going to decide how I want to do it. The lighter colors are down here on the artwork, so I think I want the lighter colors to be down here. I'm going to, okay, it's still recording, but I thought I had the light on, so that's my bad, you guys. I did not have the light on like I was supposed to. Super sorry for that. Okay, so since the lighter areas are on this section, I want to try to put the lighter parts there, at least facing that direction. Maybe right there. I like that. I think that looks pretty decent. So now that I know which way I want to do it directional wise, I'm going to get my E6000 glue. I'm going to take just a canvas panel that has the plastic still on it and sit the piece upside down on it, which I actually like that side too. But I wonder if that would be too bright. Yeah, so see. I'm going to sit it over there to the side. I am going to open up my glue and get a stick. I'm using the E6000. I think I said 600, but anybody who uses it pretty much knows exactly what I mean when I say that. And I'm going to put some out, and I'll probably put a little more, so I'll leave it dripping. But I want to kind of make sure that the glue is a thin layer, kind of level. I want to bring it right up to the line, but not really go over. Maybe not quite all the way to the line. I can just take my nail and push it back and remove some. Now this glue dries pretty quickly, so you want to work as diligently as possible. So I may stop talking to you guys for a minute, you know, just so I can focus and get this done. Or I may keep rambling on. It's me, there's no telling what I'll do. So we'll see. The varnish that I put on top will hold it on as well. And it'll give it extra. But for now, I do want to make sure I get a good layer almost all the way to the edge, all the way around. Oop. So I'm just going to get it on there real good, make sure it's still nice and sticky. And you'll be able to see the difference in the dry areas, so you know where you need a little extra. Okay, I'm going to put that on, level it out. I'm going to set this aside. I do want to go ahead and put the lid on my glue so that it is sealed. Then I'm going to take this and very carefully put it down. And then I'm just going to take the flat edge. One edge has like a slant. I want to take the flat edge, hold it in the corner I need it held on, and just gradually, very easily put pressure so that it seals. And then I'm just going to take this and sit on top of it. I'm going to put my hand underneath it, so I'm going to have to turn it. And I'm going to apply pressure. I want to make sure I didn't move it to the side any. But with my hand underneath it, it allows me to apply some pressure without pushing through the canvas. Okay. It's on there. It's pretty good, but I still want to make sure that it's not going to pop up. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to take something that's a similar height to the canvas, but narrower. We're going to put it under the canvas, right up into there, which that's actually probably a little too big. Should have measured beforehand. But then I'm going to sit this on it, and I'm going to sit something with a little bit of weight on top of it. And that'll help seal the glue if you can't sit there and hold it the whole time. But before I do that, I'm going to bring you guys down. So I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to bring you guys down so that you guys can see what is happening here. So let's see if I can do that from a sitting position or if I have to stand up. I'm going to have to stand up. Can't quite reach my tripod, you guys. Okay, so here we are. There's still a little bit of the magic marker showing through right there, but I can, once this dries real good, I'm going to add a slight shadow effect, so I think it'll work. So here is my Neptune. I'll definitely add a shadow or an outer edge, just so it's a little more visible, and then it'll be really shiny when I varnish it. And this piece has another matching swipe that goes with it, and it'll either go beside it on one side, or they'll turn this way and go beside each other. So it is two really nice pieces that will go together, and we'll decide all that later on too. So I'm going to put this aside and get it ready and let it sit there and completely dry before I do anything else to this canvas. And then we'll come back and see how it is